Today we've got your costume needs covered.
Let's talk about that. Good Mythical Morning.
Before we get started, we just want to remind you that our brand spanking new sketch, The Puzzle, is live over on our Rhett Link channel.
What do you do when the weather is bad? A P-U-Z-Z-O, a puzzle, yeah. What do you do when you're feeling sad? A P-U-Z-Z-O, a puzzle, yeah. What do you do when your parents split up and you know that it's your fault? You crying, 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 crying. Then you do a P-U-Z-Z-O, a puzzle, yeah.
So head over there now and check it out, but not before we answer your questions.
Mythical beasts, a question is like a young man walking in the forest at dusk. And we are like a full moon rising into the sky as the night falls. When we see the young man, the clouds part, and our answer moonlight finds the face of the young man. Suddenly, he sprouts fur and fangs, his clothes ripped to shreds, and he lets out a blood-curdling answer howl. That's right, mythical beasts. All answers are werewolves, so ask your questions carefully.
Today we ask you to ask us questions about Halloween. First up, from Hope Star, who asks, what is the most effective way to get more candy?
Great question. Well, you gotta go to the same house multiple times in a quick convertible costume, and the best way to do that is with a white sheet.
And lucky for you, we are going to show you some options.
You can get started with the traditional ghost, very scary.
Trick or treat.
And it only takes a second to transform into a ancient Roman.
No, I'm just a frat boy trying to get into a toga party.
Oh, but you still gotta get some more candy, so you gotta turn into a man with large napkin.
I don't want to get anything on my shirt. Don't want to get any candy on the shirt. Got the big napkin to block it.
All right. And you can also transform into a cigarette.
My head is the butt.
Really? It's not, but it's not lit. This is a politically correct cigarette. It's not lit.
Give me some candy.
You want to transform into a Q-tip.
My head is the tip.
You're gonna need a buddy to lead you around for this one. And finally, transform yourself into a snowy mountaintop. Kinda looks like the ghost.
Now forget about the ghost by the time we get to this one.
And there it is, 6 costumes in 1. Our next question comes from Samantha Peters, who asks, how do you make your pumpkin the best pumpkin?
Okay, well, Samantha, it all comes down to picking the right pumpkin in the first place. Now, to do that, you need to find the perfect pumpkin patch, and those can be hard to come by, but luckily, we have a lead on what might be the best one in the country. So, we have decided to send out an actual local news correspondent to check it out and report back to us.
That's right, it's time for a brand new segment we're calling That's News to Me with official GMM local news correspondent, Lee Newston Newton. Lee?
Thanks, Rhett Link. I'm Lee Newton, on location here in La Crescenta, California, where a little pumpkin patch has a big reason to visit it.
Fall, the season of pumpkins, other pumpkins, small pumpkins, this, ducks, sheep, jail? Even with all this glitz and glamour, the real reason to visit this pumpkin patch was a little intimidating. Luckily, we scored an exclusive interview with pumpkin patch proprietor, Dave.
Now, I do see a sign that it says, world's largest slide.
Right. Yeah.
Scary that you have the world's largest slide?
Yeah, well, if you're real little, it does look like the world's largest slide.
But I wanted to hear from the little people themselves.
Now, are you planning on riding the world's largest slide?
I've already gone on it.
Clearly, she's terrified.
Are you planning on riding the world's largest slide?
Yes.
Yes. Bastian, are you quite possibly the cutest thing I've ever seen?
Yes.
He wasn't the cutest thing I'd ever seen. This kid was.
Was it scary at all? He said no.
I didn't talk to these kids, but the only way to assess the real risk was to go down the slide myself.
Get it together.
With reckless abandon and no regard for danger, one by one, they took the plunge. I was still hesitant.
All right, I'm doing it. Remember me.
She did it, Bass.
I did do it.
I'm Lee Newton for GMM News. Back to you, Rhett Link. Is my hair okay? Because it feels like it keeps blowing and I don't want it to look weird.
Looks great.
Thank you, Lee, for shedding light on such an important local issue.
And on to another question. Spooky Dunn asks, how do you make a costume using household items? I'm broke!
Well, we reach our limit on DIY costumes pretty quickly with a white sheet, but we know of some ladies who can take things a little bit further.
If you can cook with it,
You can costume with it.
let's mom about that.
Good mythical moms.
Picture this, it's the night before Halloween and you plop down on the sofa with a Costco cheese plate and you're about to go at it and then you realize, oh no, I don't have a costume for my middle child.
We've all been there, but you should be encouraged because everything that you could need for a costume is right there inside of your home already.
And what we've done is we've taken the liberty to put on a DIY fashion show for you today.
Oh my.
Introducing my daughter, Cherish. Come on out, Cherish.
She looks great.
Now, as you can see, she is my favorite song, Trap Queen.
Oh, by Jiffy Pop.
No, it's Fetty Wap. I just rounded up a whole bunch of mouse traps that were empty and some that I had to wrench out the vermin from, and I just stuck it on an old outfit that she didn't wear much anymore, and I revolutionized it. You know, I can ride with my baby. We be in the kitchen cooking pies with my baby.
Oh my.
Way to go, Cherish. Good job.
That is beautiful.
She's gonna bring in a load of candy. All right, next up we have my son, and we really like to keep up with the times, so welcome my son to the stage, Daltrey. Come on out, Daltrey. Look at him, he's Mars. And I don't know if you've noted, but they have discovered water on Mars. And if you go down there, just get my water spritz bottle. Well, are you having trouble?
I'll hand it to you.
Let me get it. Let me get it here.
Take it from my feet.
Okay, it's stuck.
I don't want to be indecent. You almost made me get indecent.
Okay, so as you can see, this is the exercise ball that I bought 3 years ago, and I used once. It was already popped because I tried to do ball squats on Legos. Look, spritz, 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 spritz.
Oh,
spritz,
I
spritz.
found it.
Water on Mars. Water on Mars'
Look at it.
face, too. There's water all over Mars.
All right.
Good job, Daltrey. Water on Mars, everybody.
Okay, now I'm super excited, y'all, about this because I get to introduce my children to y'all. And this first costume is really cinematically inspired by one of our favorite movies.
Great.
Come on out, Tarmac.
Tarmac, hey.
This is Hunger Games.
Is it?
Now, as you can see, what we've done is we've taken all the games that my family doesn't play with anymore because they're ungrateful and they quit playing with them. We've glued them all over them. You can orbit. And
oh, look at that. There's a checker chest on the back.
he's got a tennis racket he doesn't play with. He's got
great.
golf he doesn't play with. He's got checkers that he doesn't play with. And we haven't fed him for 12 hours.
Oh, goodness. He's hungry.
He's hungry. He's got games. He's Hunger Games.
He's going to have to get out some candy and eat it, isn't he, boy?
Okay. Thank you, Tarmac.
You're cool, Tarmac.
Stay cool. Sticking with the cinematic theme and a movie that has been giving me hot flashes ever since I saw it this summer, I've got my littlest son, Hunter Donovan. Come on out.
Hunter Donovan.
He's Magic Mike XXL, y'all.
Goodness. I love that movie. What are you doing?
I think he's gonna do a trick, is what I told him to do. He's having trouble grabbing it, though. Let me grab it. Let me grab it, son.
Come on, pull it. Now did it? Oh, goodness
Oh,
gracious.
I see what happened there. Okay.
There's a cuff link attached.
And now you hold that.
That is a good trick.
He did a trick. Look at him.
Is he gonna do that in every house?
Well, I hope he works on it if he's going to do it in every house. He's got a wand, as you can see. Now, Hunter Donovan, stop that for a second. Now, we got my husband's largest tuxedo, and then
see that.
we got the top hat and the magic wand from the Abraham Lincoln murder mystery party that I went to, and then we got Uncle Mike's name tag from when he did speed dating in Honolulu. That's what it says. Aloha, my name is Mike.
Well, that is so pretty. He is just itching to be giving candy.
Thank you, Donovan Hunter Donovan. Thank you, Hunter Donovan.
As you can see, our children are they just look fabulous. Let's bring them all out and give them one last round of applause. Everybody come out. Good job, children. We are so
Excellent.
proud of you, and we will take our 20% of your candy.
Yes, we will. Now, y'all stay tuned next time when we teach you how to feed Thanksgiving dinner to 50 people and 3 babies in under 17 minutes. Okay, the good mythical moms did all the work for you. Now you know exactly how to dress your kids for Halloween.
Thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing.
You know what time it is.
I'm Zoe,
I'm Caitlin. And I'm Ellie.
and we're from Queensland, Australia. And it's time to spin the wheel of mythicality.
Don't forget to check out our puzzle sketch over on the Rhett Link channel, youtube.com/Rhett Link. It's a good sketch, you should go watch it.
Please click through to Good Mythical More, where we're gonna open some mail with Jen, find out what this is.
Snake. Not a snake.
Good gracious.
Link is the last living woolly mammoth.
Yo, check this.
That's quite a coat. Wow,
Yeah.
you're like an elephant with hair.
Yeah, you know what that means?
Are you from the zoo?
Nah, man, I'm from the Ice Age, homie. And you know what? I'm the last of my species.
Oh, really? What are you? What are you?
Yeah, I'm a mammoth. Get in close, man. Get in close.
What are you trying to? You want me to smell you? You want to
Nah,
tell me
man.
something?
Your ear, man. Bring your ear in close. Woolly mammoth.
So they started clapping,
And snapping.
and you should see the awkward looks on their faces. It's like a Jimmy Buffett song.